Well, guess what, everybody? I have two very special guests with me today. Ladies, I am thrilled that you are here to talk to me about your brand new hit podcast, The Bachelor Degree.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, we're so excited.
How did you get it started? Why did you embark on this awesome adventure?
We started last October, and I wanted to start a Bachelor podcast actually like last year, the beginning of last year. It just wasn't the right time. I had other things going on. And then I thought, maybe I'll just do it this year. I have time. There's the pandemic. And I texted Maddie and I was like, hey, wanna be my co-host? And now we're here.
For the uninitiated, right? So just explain what the podcast is about and what you do on the podcast.
I mean, basically every episode starts with a recap. So we watch the episode on a Monday night, and then we'll get together on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and we'll sit and we'll just kind of hash it out as to what happened. Let our listeners know our thoughts on, the dates that go on, the rose ceremony. We kind of go through chronologically the episode, and then normally we'll have a guest on. So we've been, like Jill said, super fortunate to have a ton of Bachelor Nation guests. We'll do an interview with them and then kind of play that at the end of the episode, which is awesome to hear about their journey being on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, and then, kind of what they're up to now. A lot of these people have had super successful careers after being on The Bachelor, whether it's social media or the influencer life.
Everything.
Right. So it's kind of, awesome as to hear a lot of people have books that they're, promoting or
Sure.
different, whatever it is. So yeah, that's kind of our setup, and we do it every week. We drop an episode on Friday. So they're weekly recaps, and yeah, it's been really fun so far.
People may not realize that the show's been on, The Bachelor has been on 25 seasons, and some of their highest ratings are just staggering. The finale of season 2 is 25 million viewers. We're in season 25 now, right?
Yeah, the finale is next week.
Yeah, it's
so we're
coming
at
up.
the very end.
Here we are. Okay. Well, hold on. Who's going to win?
Oh,
Well, unfortunately, I feel like I accidentally saw a spoiler, and I think I know who he ends up with. I mean, I follow Reality Steve, and we actually got to talk to him, but I accidentally looked on his page one day and saw an update of where Matt is at with this one girl. So I think I know who he ends up with. Yeah, I think if I didn't know the spoiler, I think he would pick Rachel regardless.
Okay. And Maddie, are you in agreement with that, or do you have another pick?
Yeah, so definitely almost every single season, I try to stay away from the spoilers as much as possible. And I actually don't think I've had a season spoiled until this one. And it was, I think, because there's so much drama surrounding this season to outside things that have happened that have come to light recently, that I think it was just kind of all over social media pages that we were bound to find out. But if I did have to pick one person, I wish he was with Bree, who he just sent home on Monday night.
Okay. Yeah. Well, listen, I hate to burden you both with that question, but I have to ask you. So let's talk about making the podcast. So the episode hits on a Monday, and then you put it out on Friday, right? So just tell me how you produce it. Tell me what you do.
Yeah, so Monday nights we watch the episode. We both take notes throughout, so we know what areas we want to talk about and make sure we don't forget any of our thoughts. And then we come together, like Maddie said, on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. We don't have like a strict recording day. Maddie takes care of the audio, make sure the levels are good. Also, throughout the week, we have guests on, so we do interviews either on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then edit it for Friday, and it goes out in the afternoon. Yeah.
Nice. And Maddie, how do you pick guests to have on? How do you coordinate all that effort?
Jill is an absolute superstar in contacting,
Sure.
So it's a lot of, following up. Jill will follow up with people just through their Instagram. DMing people a lot on Instagram has been super successful. Just, chatting with people on social media, and then A lot of people I feel like have been super willing to talk with us, which wasn't our expectation in the beginning. We thought that we'd get no responses.
No one.
And people have been very happy to talk to us.
Well, look, this is just going to keep going because you got the big finale coming up, and tons of people are tuned into what you're doing already. So, Maddie, tell me where people can find the podcast and connect with you and subscribe.
So we are on Apple Podcast as well as Spotify, and it is at the Bachelor Degree Podcast. And you can also find us on Instagram at the Bachelor Degree Podcast. And Jill is always posting on there with all of our updates. You'll know exactly when our episode is dropping. We give our viewers opportunities to ask questions before we do interviews with our guests. So everything is on our Instagram page.
Wow. Congratulations, ladies. Such a cool project, and I wish you nothing but the best, and we'll subscribe to the Bachelor Degree podcast, and we're ready for the rose, right? Here we go.
All right.
Bye.